Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Luis Cota and I'm a search engine optimization specialist. I do freelance work through Upwork and I like to teach people to do the same, work from home, work remotely, wherever you want to be at, and just make some money online as a freelancer. So if that sounds interesting to you and you want to learn how to do that for yourself, then stick around till the end of the video and I'll give you some quick tips on how to become an SEO specialist in the least amount of time possible. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so the tip number one, that is to become certified in SEO or search engine optimization, if you didn't know already what that means. And so a little bit of context, I've been doing SEO for a little bit over a year now, probably a year, 4 or 5 months now. So when I first got started in SEO, I was doing a lot of research online about, looking for working from home positions, making money online or working from home, etc. And there's a lot of different opportunities online. I think initially I wanted to be like a copywriter, or I wanted to learn about copywriting because I figured I can make some money with copywriting services. But then I quickly got over that idea because I realized that was insanely hard. And I give a lot of credit to the people who do that. But eventually I landed on, I figured I'll just transfer those skills over to SEO since they'll be helpful in my future career. And there's a lot of things that transfer over to SEO. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing SEO for about a year and a half. So I recommend becoming certified in it because it does help you get your foot in the door. And it shows potential employers or clients that you work with that you're really interested in the subject matter. And so I would keep that in mind. And I've got other YouTube videos that talk about where you can become certified and whatnot. So you might want to check out some of those videos that I'll link up in the description below. And so that's tip number one, become certified in it. It's optional, but I highly recommend it. Okay, tip number two, that would be to learn everything that you can about SEO, but specifically as it relates to the ranking factors. And in particular, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, technical SEO, and then learning how that all relates to building content, right? And running a full SEO campaign, like from start to finish when you work with the client. What does an SEO campaign mean and how does that relate to, the things I mentioned? So I would learn about that, right? When you work with the client, typically you want to have a game plan, right? So maybe that means doing an audit initially of their website and then just building out a structured game plan that helps them reach results, whatever goals that they have in mind in the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, etc. And so I would say learn on-page, off-page, and technical SEO. Learn them really well because they will serve you a lot, obviously, if you want to make money as an independent freelancer, or if you want to, showcase your skills to potential employers, then you're going to need to know these skills very well. So that's tip number two. Okay, so tip number three, and I feel like this isn't talked about as much through the many SEO courses that I've taken in the past, and that is how to do Google Analytics reporting. So that's very important in today's day and age. But if you go through any of the SEO courses that are out there in the market right now, you'll come to realize that some of them are a bit out of date. So a lot of the things that I'm doing now, I did learn a lot through an SEO course, but you're going to learn a lot when you are actually getting the hands-on experience working with clients, working with agency owners in SEO, or working with SEO agencies, etc. So I would say learn about Google Analytics and how to do reporting or how to build reports with that tool. So I would say that's tip number three. Okay, so tip four, I would say that if you want to work from home as an SEO freelancer, which is probably why you're watching this video, and you're a complete beginner and you want to, start making money as quick as you can, do it with SEO work, just know that I recommend that you work at an agency setting for SEO because you're going to gain a lot of hands-on experience really quick. And so you'll be able to use a lot of what you learned throughout the SEO courses that you take and apply these things immediately, which is really important because that's how you learn. And there's a lot to learn beyond the courses that you may take and like the ones I recommended in the past. But I would say work at an agency setting. From personal experience, that's where I've gained a lot of my experience doing SEO, and it's been extremely valuable. I've learned from different, agency owners how they operate, how they do work, how to get things done from an agency point of view, which will help you a lot as a freelancer because you'll know exactly what you need to do, how to prioritize things and work things in order, basically. So I would say work in an agency setting. And now if you want to work at a company, which is something that I've been looking into lately to kind of improve my skills a little bit more. And it's kind of something I'm looking for just in general, because, freelancing is cool and all, but I think I'm kind of curious now, and I think I mentioned this in the past, like how much more is there to learn about SEO as it relates to just working at an in-house company? Because, I've worked with some really cool people like agency owners in SEO, and who were, are extremely successful doing SEO with working with a lot of clients. And I'm thinking like, well, if there's that way to get clients, then, and they're, self-sufficient doing SEO, like they don't need any outside help, or they don't need to learn too much more about SEO to run their own business. I kind of wonder like, well, what is there to learn from like an in-house SEO position working at a company? And so I've been kind of applying to positions to see like if I land them, if I get the job or not. But I've also applied to a lot of positions on Upwork as well, which I think can be extremely valuable as it relates to just getting more work and getting more hands-on experience working with new clients. But yeah, I would say agency work is extremely important because you're going to learn a lot more from an agency company than you would alone. And so I just think there's a lot of value in that. So I am a little biased, but I highly recommend it if you get the chance to do so. And also, like I said, I've been doing SEO for not long, obviously, like about a year and a half or so. And so I like to help people get into SEO if they want to work from home and, have a flexible job. And so if that's you, then I've created a little list here on my website that you could download completely for free. You just put in your first name and then your email, and then I'll send you a PDF guide on other ways to make money and improve your SEO skills that are not really talked about throughout SEO courses, but these are things that I picked up on along like the last year and a half doing SEO, working from home, being an independent contractor on Upwork. And so if you want to check out those resources, then I'm going to leave a link in the description so you guys can check them out. It's totally optional. But yeah, if you got some value from this video, then go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, take it easy.